What a beautiful time it is this year. Christmas time, week away. I hope you got all your shopping done. If not, you better get to it. Just like the Buccaneers video that I just showed, they better get to it too. And my bad if there was no sound. I'm on Chrome. I added the audio. I did everything StreamYard told me to. Apparently no sound, but maybe that saves me from copyright issues, but we'll figure that out. I gotta thank my co-host for telling me there was no sound, but I didn't see that message till the very end, so fuck it. What's good, Syl? How we doing today, bro?
Yo, it's eggnog season, as I call it. We are here, Syl Nation Sports Network, in conjunction with the Cool Table. Good, Austin. So it's good times, man. Good times.
Absolutely, bro. And we got the whole Syl Nation fan filing in this morning, bro.
Awesome.
And I love it, man. I love it. We got Money James here. He's already says he's got some slips ready to go. You know how it is Sunday morning. I wake up, I'm expecting some tweets from Money James. I want to see the slips. Let me see the pics, homie. And we got the Batman here too. And yeah, Super Bros reminded us yesterday. There was some football yesterday, bro.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
I forgot. I don't know how. I was really used like, yo, the Colts beating the Vikings. Now we know how it ended, but
yeah,
I was like, what? Turf the stream, bro. I gotta watch the football.
That's what I was like. While you're streaming, I was like, yo, I can't believe it's 36 to whatever. And then all of a sudden, I was like, oh, well, that game's over. That's why I love football, though, because you think the game's over. All right, let me just check what the score is real quick. Oh, what? It's tied?
Right.
Oh, shit.
And then Matt Ryan's like, I hate my life, right? Thrash Ryan.
Thrash Ryan, bro. Thrash Ryan, yo. Yeah, we got Super Bro here. Batman, the Batman. As always, JT Savoy. Much love, homie. Much love. I be seeing you. I see everybody out there. Mama Bear's here. We got Necron from the Cool Table saying, let's go. Bro, it's always a good Sunday when your team's playing. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till next week, Necron. Oh, man. I can't wait. The Cowboys Eagles next week, y'all. Next week.
And James said I would have got a strike. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows with that? I mean, I know I definitely can't play the game broadcast, but I don't think I think these videos are fine. Especially
like a highlight. Yeah, you was doing like the press conference stuff. It was cool. Yeah.
Right. And you get like sound bites from the analysts on all these other major networks that Syl Nation Sports Network will build up to be one day for sure. But everyone's saying hi. I love it. Yeah, everyone say hi. Matt Ryan, biggest loss in the Super Bowl and regular season game. Oh, wow. I didn't even put that together. Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. Matt Ryan like hates his life right now, bro. Like he's on the wrong side of history, as they say.
Bro, he's really good at giving up a lead, bro. Oh my goodness.
Failing.
Yeah. And Osa's here too, man. Yeah, 28-3. Never forget. Now he's got another score. What is it? Is it 36 or is it 33-0?
Yeah, how much was they up? Like
I think they ended up being like 33-0, unless they scored a field goal. Unless the Colts scored a field goal after halftime, but the first half was 33-0.
Yeah,
so
crazy. That's the worst. Yeah, regular season. Yeah, ever.
But let me say this though: the Cowboys did score 33 points themselves against the Colts in the fourth quarter a couple weeks ago. So we can see that they're not a second half team.
They don't have a coach, but we'll talk about that. They already played, so they're done for the week.
They're done. Yeah, Colts lost to the Vikings 39-36. The Browns, in my mind, upset the Ravens at home 13-3. But Lamar's not there. I think that seeing these last two games without Lamar though just gives him more leverage when it comes time to get that contract, bro. Like,
I hope he leaves, man, because like you don't let an MVP get this far without a contract. You don't. He's not Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, nah. If I'm Lamar, I'm like, yo, like all guaranteed, or I'm leaving.
And I'm
taking nothing less right now.
Exactly. Like, if fucking Deshaun Watson doesn't play the majority of the season, he gets 230 million guaranteed. Like, yo, you better pay up.
I need 300.
Yeah, fully.
Yesterday's price. It's not today's price.
I love it, bro. And then I believe the Bills beat the Dolphins last night. I didn't end up seeing the last.
The Bills pulled away. Pretty much locking up that division. So
yeah,
the Bills did what they're supposed to do. I think the competition kind of came down to them really because Dolphins was flying high early. The Jets were kind of overplaying. Now everyone's like, okay, the Bills is that team.
Yeah, they that team. We were a little worried for a second. They had to stop the skid. They had to stop the skid, and I think it was really cool. If you did stick around and watch that game late night, the snow started falling, and then you get to see the players playing in the snow and how much that affects everything. And I know I'm getting old, dude. I know I'm getting older because one of my first thoughts was, oh man, if I was there right now, I'd be worried about how I'm gonna get home. Like the drive home is gonna be slick. I'm like, I gotta worry about the roads, dude. I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about, bro?
As soon as that happened, I was like, oh, it's over for the Dolphins. Like as soon as I saw like one blade of snow, oh, it's over. It's over for the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are not meant for that weather, bro. Yeah. I can tell you right now, like being a Floridian now, it gets down to 60, and I gotta put my hoodie on and shit, bro. Like I could not imagine how cold it was for them last night. But hey, that's part of the deal when you're in the AFC East. But Osa with the funniest comment of the day, I'm highlighting that shit, bro. Jeff Saturday inspired me to apply to every high-paying job I'm not qualified for.
Anything is possible.
Oh my god, dude, that was great the other day. So yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Syl Nation for this past week. We got some shitty news, but here we are, man. We're still chucking along, still having a good time. Still smiling. You know, this isn't the end of the world for the kids.
Well, I expected an evolution of content. It kind of hit us unexpectedly. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so it's like, now you kind of just look at the information that's there and you know what I'm saying? What we're going to keep doing, we're going to keep putting out content. We over here doing sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to talk. I know y'all may not want to hear about the new DC, but we're still going to hear information about it. And we're going to react to it, man. Just whatever we was doing before, we're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Just ramp it up even a little bit more. And to comment on Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 is definitely without a doubt inevitable. I don't know anymore, bro. I don't know if we can keep saying that anymore and take it easy.
Yo, that Rebel Moon though, bro. Let's go hard.
Maybe Rebel Moon 3 we can have a reunitement of all the Justice League actors in some way, shape, or form. But
like for a dinner or something.
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying, and this is what I really want to say is like, and I'm gonna pump this on my channel more, that I want to appreciate the creators. Like, what are they doing right now? And I want to see what Zach's doing. Cavill's doing something different with Warhammer. I want to enjoy these people, you know, these creators. Ben may direct a DC film. I think we're gonna go hard for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I just want to appreciate what's there. That's what I want to do going forward.
Right, exactly, and appreciate what you have while you have it, so you don't miss out. Mm-hmm. And that's a big thing about just being a fan in general, and understanding business and how things don't always go the way they're planned out to, and you know, having the mentality to understand that, to you know, resolve that in your own head and then move on. And you know, hashtag move on. We didn't want to before, but now we kind of are. And this is what I said to Syl before the stream. I don't know why no one said it yet, but Zach can definitely direct a Warhammer project for Henry Cavill.
Wouldn't that be nuts, bro? Like,
yeah, what? Come on, like, now.
You already got this meta moment where you got Zach doing Rebel Moon with Ray Fisher, a part of it, right? So that's going to just be cool to see, you know, the visualization of that. You have Cavill bring over Zach and direct one of those projects, Warhammer. Let's go. Right?
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking
I'm
go.
hyped for that. It's a possibility. Just a possibility.
That's exactly. Yeah, we can be excited for that. That's not a definite ending. And Super Bowl saying funniest moment from the shitty news this week. Prime Jack.
Shout out to Super Bowl story. Yo, shout out to Corey. I got to reach out to Trey too. I finally caught up with Andor. Like I was lollygagging, right? And then I got to like towards the end of episode 3 and it started picking up. I was like, okay, this is what everybody was talking about. I'm locked in now. Like, I love this show.
I gotta, damn, bro. Hearing that glaring review, I mean, just, yeah, like you said, hearing them and seeing all their reviews, I was just like, man, I got too much stuff going on right now. I can't watch Andor.
Yeah.
But now, I gotta take the time, bro.
I finally sat down. You gotta get through the first couple episodes, and you gotta be like, okay, backstory, like flashbacks. But I like Rogue One is top 3 Star Wars film to me. So the same people behind that, is making it serious. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance. And I finally got through a couple episodes. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. I like this. I like that show. Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna have to check it out too. But yeah, a lot of people complain about like filler episodes, but you need a story to make.
You gotta build up the story.
Build up the story, bro. Or anything that happens in the rest of that series is not gonna have any meaning to it. It's just like a serious moment happening, and then cutting it with a joke right after, like they do in Marvel films, The
funny thing that may happen is that Phase 5 of Marvel is gonna flip things again. DC's going goofy verse potentially with James Gunn. Marvel may go a little hard with the Kang and Ant-Man, Quantumania, and heavy things. So it may be literally a flip where Marvel's gonna be more serious than DC. We'll see.
Yeah. It'd be interesting if that happens. And if that happens, I guess I'm gonna become an MCU fan finally.
We're gonna be here covering it, you know what I'm saying, and supporting, like I said, Ben Affleck's projects, Cavill's projects, Zach's projects. So I say ain't nothing changed with me. So but hey, and real quick, 'cause I know also I didn't want to get going with this, but I said this on my channel, but I want to say it here as well, for Syl Nation, Cool Table. I know there's people, obviously we take it seriously, the Snyderverse. That's been a big part of our lives for the last decade, all of us, right? So I get it. Like Cavill said, if you got to mourn, take that moment to do it. Take a break from social media. I even told people saying, yo, you can take a break from my channel if you need to. Because I'm going to keep talking about DC, but I had to sleep it off, and I'm ready to, go forward. Not everybody processes it the same, right? So just everyone has to take care of themselves. But just realize, you know what I'm saying, we still going to be rocking when y'all ready to jump back in and have some fun. So, I'm saying, because people's like, oh, just a sniper. That's nothing. No, that is a big deal. All right?
Yeah.
It is a big deal. So,
it is for sure.
I want people to take it seriously. Yeah.
I agree with you, man. I've always said that, especially with people, who come to us with like fucking lists of things to keep track of. Like, oh yeah, Ray Fisher is happy or whatever. Like, this is happening. And I'm like, yo, if you got a fucking notes in your phone trying to keep track of all the dumb DC shit, like, you're too involved already. You're way too involved already. Like, it should not.
Entertainment.
Yeah, if you're gonna have notes in your phone, it should be about your own life and shit that you're doing, not other people's lives and trying to like keep track of their feelings. So yeah, that's why I always like, man, mental health is very key on the internet, especially if we're gonna have a completely online movement. We know how the internet works and how toxic it can be. So you have to keep track of your own mental and
even The Rock, man. The Rock commented that, man, he's like, it's gotten like extra toxic for him. Like, you can imagine The Rock.
I know, right?
The engagement he gets. I think of my platform as exponentially smaller than what The Rock has, and I've gotten a lot of messages and just a lot of blowback from what's happened. I'm like, man, I only can imagine. I'm good because like I stay in reality, so I ain't trying to like make fun of. I'm just saying it's like I know what it is, but I'm just saying overall, if it seems overwhelming, definitely take your break. Chill out. Connect with your loved ones. Like you do gotta kind of stay in the real world a little bit. And then like I said, when you want to have some fun, Cool Table's here, Syl Nation's here, so it's all good.
Yeah, for sure. We're still gonna keep going no matter what. Like you said though, if you need to step away, we'll still be here. Don't feel like you're missing out necessarily, because this is just the build up for the hype and the hangout until we get some better news, some more news. But yeah, we can definitely talk about it on another stream. This is a football show, but we love everybody for coming through and talking. Yeah, we talk about it, and we love integrity too, obviously.
Yeah,
Money James says, I'm crying now.
You're gonna be crying when them slips hit later. You're gonna be crying for real.
Hashtag not going anywhere. Damn right, bro. Damn right. And Money James, 100. Yeah, Israel said Rip Snyderverse. You put a date on it? I don't know. Maybe you need to go. What? Maybe yeah. That's when it was announced, right? That's when Henry Cavill was announced. I think you're right, bro.
I'm just when Superman says, Cavill's never said he hung up the cape. Once he said that, I was like, it sunk in for me. Right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But y'all, people, I know they're talking about the potential sale, merger, and with Comcast. And we're years off from that. But we'll talk about that in the future for sure.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot more conversations to be had in the future, and we'll get to that in due time. Right now, today, in this moment in time, it's fucking NFL Sunday.
We talking about some football, right?
Yeah, dog. And you know what it is? We got to go over the predictions records of last week, and I didn't get the chance to say this because my dumbass missed Wednesday night. Freezing cold takes, bro. I woke up with my arm like this around my head. Like literally, my body put me in a sleeper hold and made me go to sleep. So
that was a Cowboy night, just to put it in perspective. Yeah. Everybody was streaming that night.
I missed that, bro. I was so fucking mad about that, bro. I woke up at like 1 a.m. just, oh no, I fucking missed the show. But luckily, I never put up a thumbnail or anything like that. But I guess every once in a while, your body needs to take a night off. So I missed that. I didn't get to say this. I fucking beat Syl, god damn it. I beat Syl last week.
Think of the perspective here. The night that Henry Cavill retired as Superman, basically, I took a L. Like, not for the Snyderverse, no. Because of football. Right?
Football.
What are the chances of that, y'all? That's how you know this is a crazy week.
We're living in the upside down officially, bro. This is for you, bro. Let me fix that light bulb for you, homie.
Look,
there.
Look.
I know
what that looked like all year. I have no
idea, bro. There it is. That's for you, homie. I beat him by one fucking game, bro. 7-5. I had 7-5. You were 6-6. And yeah, it was a bad week for you. But we did take
yeah, that's soaking in. Yeah.
I got it, bro. I got it. We had a great slate last week, and picking it was fun because we had different picks. So going through, I'm like, oh, I won one. Oh, Syl won one. And then we took a couple losses together. But like very surprising last week was the Lions getting the win. And we'll talk about that. But there was actually a lot of teams that were off last week. So when I was going through and doing my slides today, I had to I was like, oh shit, I don't have logos for this team. What the fuck? They weren't playing. Oh damn, this team wasn't playing last week. One of the teams that wasn't playing last week was the Chicago Bears, and they're facing the Eagles today. The 12-1 Eagles go to Chicago, Chi-Town, and face the 3-10 Bears. And god damn it, I think the Bears are one of the few teams, I should say, that have double-digit losses.
I gotta put it out there like that, man. Why you say it like that, bro?
Sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just
gotta put it out there like that, bro.
I'm gonna let you go first.
A few got double-digit, like, bro. Like, what kind of stat is that, bro?
Sorry, bro. I'm on one. Who do you think? It's all good. What do you think's gonna happen today for this game?
Yo, first of all, shout out to Austin for just these awesome graphics, right? It adds a whole life to this show. We see what's going on here, right? You have the best team in the league against arguably the worst record in the league. Normally, I would say like, Eagles, they have been playing a little, loose. Last couple of weeks, they may be looking ahead to next week. They got that Cowboys game, which they will win next week. Spoiler alert for next week. So are the Eagles, are they going to get caught slipping in the shot? Well, I will say this. Claypool, the star receiver that was acquired by the Bears recently, he is out with a knee injury, which will hurt our offensive boom.
Oof.
I don't know how Pettis is feeling if he's 100%. But we still got Justin Fields, who's going to do his best Jalen Hurts impression by running and passing today. Got to go with the Eagles. They're going to take care of business on the road. It's just going to keep it real. We're going to get Bears down with that. And I think the Eagles are going to – the Bears are going to make it interesting because it's in Chicago. But Eagles will take that win so they can be sharp to beat Necron's Cowboys next week. So that's what's going on.
Philly's saying upset special, the Bears. Here's what I think about this game, and I agree with you almost wholeheartedly on that. Right now, it seems that the Eagles are still getting better, which is crazy. They're the best team in the league, like Super Bowl favorite for sure, and somehow they're just getting better. However, let's say this. They did get beat this season by the Washington Commanders. And how did that happen? Well, multiple turnovers happened in their favor for the Washington Commanders, but the game plan was keep the ball away from the Eagles, keep possession, and just continuously score. If you can do that and keep the Eagles off the field, they can't score, obviously. And who is back this week, bro? Who's on this fucking slide right now, homie? Justin motherfucking Fields, dude. And let me tell you this. The Eagles are not great against quarterbacks who can run. And Taylor Heineke wasn't that guy when they got beat. Now we're facing a team that is that guy. But also, part of the reason why the Eagles had so many turnovers that game is because Washington actually does have a really good defense. The defensive front causes a lot of problems for quarterbacks, so they make mistakes. And we talk about the Bears every week, bro, besides last week. But we know about the Bears, bro. They don't have a defense. They have no defense.
No. They traded away the defense.
Yeah, so that's the only way I think that you can keep them in this game is having a good defense. And yeah, Bears, they lose today. Bear down. Everyone's saying go Bears. Oh wait, JT says not gonna happen, but I obviously hate the Eagles.
Hey, they're gonna make it interesting. I think they're gonna put up points though, Austin. I think the Bears, Justin Fields puts up points now.
He does,
you know?
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
He can't pass it, he's gonna run it, you know. So yeah.
And Israel's like, yo, just so y'all know, 49ers, NFC West champs, they're not playing today, but yeah, good. Congrats,
I'm a big
bro.
Fan of Niners. Israel knows that I'm a big fan of that team.
Yeah, dude. Israel was here when I had that good hour watch along for the end of the Bucks game last week, and then he just saw me just melting, bro. I was like, man, what the fuck? I was so miserable. So shout out to anyone.
Now, obviously, you're a fan, Austin, so I get it for the Buccaneers, but you had to see that coming, bro. But the 49ers, they're healthy, getting healthy, and they're just a complete team, bro. The 49ers are a complete team.
Yeah, no, it's not that I'll never say I saw that coming, but there is definitely the chance in my mind, like, this is a possibility. Obviously, I'm such a fan and believer in Tom Brady that I don't want to ever think that's a possibility. But as I'm watching the game, I'm like, yo, this is just fucking awful. But
this is just what's good,
yeah. Yeah,
and that's where we're at.
Part of that, though, was that the defense couldn't do shit. And then the 49ers are up 21-0. It's almost halftime. And the Buccaneers get an interception. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, so we got a chance. And what happens? The referees call defensive holding on Carlton Davis. And what happened on that play was the offensive tight end fell over by himself. And they call holding on that, reverted the interception, reverted the turnover on downs. Niners get the ball back. They score again. It makes it 28-0 before half and just makes that comeback insurmountable. But, like, yo, they're up 21-0. Why are you giving them a bullshit call? What are we doing? What are we doing?
I feel you. I think it was like a physical. Anyway, the 49ers are always physical, right? So they're going to make you have to try to out-physical them. And I think just they got caught, hand in the cookie jar. I know, like, he didn't really push him down, but I think they were, there was holding probably the entire game. So I'm just saying, I'm just gonna devil's advocate on you right there, Austin. I think, you know what I'm saying, they came in there and kind of, gangstered up against the Bucks, man. And early, I'll just say for playoffs, because I can't wait. We're going to do some watch-alongs, Austin, during the playoffs. Eagles 49ers NFC Conference Championship game. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I would love to see that.
Okay.
Because I think the 49ers is the only team that can go into Philly and win, actually, in the playoffs. So we'll see.
Yeah, you got to have a good defense and a comparable offense on the other side. But yeah,
I would love to see that game. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I hope that happens if the Buccaneers don't make it, and I don't think they're gonna. But it would be a miracle if they do. If I'm being realistic.
Yeah. Early prediction there. Like I said, I told Necron, his Cowboys, they're gonna, obviously they're in the playoffs. They're gonna go to Tampa. They're gonna win that playoff game. Right? I see the Cowboys taking out Brady. We'll talk about that in the future. Right? I'm going too far in the future.
This mother. We got to keep moving along with this slate, bro. We can talk about the Buccaneers later on. We got the Detroit Lions, who are 6-7, and the opposite of their record is the New York Jets, who are back at home, who are 7-6. And man, we talked about this last week. But the Detroit Lions, they're a completely different team than they were at the beginning of the season, man. They have won 5 of their last 6 games, and somehow Jared Goff is playing out of his freaking mind. Not to mention, he's got the offense around him to do it as well. The offensive line has only 19 sacks taken on the year, which is 3rd in the NFL. As I say more stats, you'll kind of realize like, that's really good to have under 20 given up for your team. But the next part about that, and this is why I don't have the quarterback on the screen for the Jets, because you never know week to week who the quarterback is going to be for the Jets.
Flacco, right?
I think Zach Wilson is going to be playing.
Oh,
yeah, I think he's back in. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Shout out to Retro in the chat. Shout out to Retro.
He says Lions by 100.
Yo, this ugly game.
I'm thinking, and yeah, this is gonna be an ugly game. Depends on how the offense goes, but we know Detroit can score. It's just up to their defense, because they gave up 425 yards and 2 touchdowns to Kirk Cousins. Yeah, that's a crap ton. And on the other side, you have the Jets with Garrett Wilson, the wide out there. He's been playing great. Last 5 or 6, he has 78 plus yards for every game. So he's been doing consistent play and consistent production. But in order to be an elite wide receiver, you have to have at least like 100 or close to it to be a significant part of your offense. I don't think the Jets have enough. I think with Mike White out, they're going to really have to rely on the running game. But the Detroit Lions actually have a good run defense. So I think right now, Lions are trying to keep their hope alive. I don't think the Jets have any hope really to stay in the playoff hunt. I mean, the Bills just clinched, and I don't think they'll be in the wild card spot. I think they're too far behind. So I think Lions have more to play for today. They get the win on the road. Who do you have for this game? Lions versus Jets.
Yeah, so I mean, Lions, they're the hottest team in the NFC, at least, if not the entire NFL right now. The Lions, we've been first half of the season, Austin, we were recognizing the Lions have a good coaching, run game. It just Goff would mess up every week, right? And now it's like they're stringing these games together. Goff is lessening the mistakes, like he did that season when the Rams went to the Super Bowl. Goff played his best season ever right there. So you got to give them that support. They're hot right now. The Jets, if Mike White was playing, I would have picked the Jets. Okay. Mike White is not playing. And instead of Flacco, which probably would have gave them a chance, actually, they're going with their worst quarterback on their roster, the number 2 pick overall, Zach Wilson. Going with the Lions. The dream continues. The Lions are trying to sneak into that 7th seed. Ooh. I'm intrigued. I'm going with the Lions.
MCDC's first season, too. This would be crazy. I believe it's his first season. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, dude, he could be crazy to see that team slide in after seeing them slide to like last place at the beginning of the season. But man, they're a different team now, and I'm excited for that game actually. Which I wouldn't
on the bubble just real quick. Because you got the Giants, and let's see, hold on, let me jump back here. Yeah, in the hunt here. Okay, so you got the Giants and Commanders with the same record, 7-5-1. All right. Lions are 7-6. So that's how close this is right now. They're all going for that 6 and 7 spot. I totally see the Lions sneaking in if they keep this up. Totally.
Yeah, dude, if they play easily, honestly, if they play like that, if they continue to play like they are, I think they have a very good chance, like over 80% to get that last spot. Because the Giants are playing like crap, but we'll get there. I think, Lions win today. You said Lions as well. Next game, the battle of the 5 and 8s. Oh man, Kenny Pickett's out. Mitch Trubisky's back. Freaking A. Sam Darnold's back. What is going on? What is this game, quarterbacks? Last week, dude, Mitch Trubisky threw 3 interceptions in his replacement of Kenny Pickett's, and 73.1 QBR. Not good. The Steelers' offensive line are tied for 21st in the league with 34 sacks taken. There's that number again, 34. And they're 27th in points per game, 27th in the red zone. Last week, Najee Harris had 12 attempts and only 33 yards. It's crazy to look at the Steelers team struggling so much. And I would want to say, they're going to get this one on the road. They're going to steal this because they have to win these last 3 in order to have an even record and not give Mike Tomlin a losing season again.
Mm-hmm.
But if the Panthers win their last 4 games, they can win the NFC South. Let that sink in real quick, dude. Their pass rush is decent. They
have good defense, man.
Yeah, they sacked Geno Smith 3 times last week. Brian Burns, I should say. Let me say his name right. He's a linebacker for them. He's got 10 sacks in the season. They actually got 2 interceptions on Geno Smith last week, and they beat the Seahawks at home in Seattle. Now they're at home. Against this mediocre Steelers team. I think Carolina gets that win today at home. Who do you got? Steelers coming in, play the Panthers.
Well, Steelers, like I've been saying all season, I'm like, it's about the coach and Mike Tomlin and Kenny Pick Six actually emerged as their quarterback of the future. I think he has something to work with. Obviously, he's out with that concussion scare, so they're being extra careful. He's out today. Trubisky, he's going to be a journeyman the rest of his career, right? However long he keeps playing. This really hurts the chance. Tomlin, it looked like he was going to be on that run. Like, I'm going to, get 8 wins, 9 wins. I'm going to miss the playoffs, but I'm not going to have a losing season. Not having Kenny Pickett hurts the chances because the Panthers are kind of hot on defense right now. And I'll feel even better if PJ Walker was playing because I thought he was killing it when he was playing. But Sam Darnold, that defense, going with the Panthers because I'll say it's about coaching. Tomlin, yes. Panthers found a coach, Sam Wilkes. He's a really good coach for this group, and they're buying in. When they buy into your system, and the defense is there, and you're at home, I gotta go with the Panthers here.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like, it's Steve Wilkes. Steve Wilkes is the interim head coach there, and everyone seems to be rallying around him. And when Jeff Saturday got hired, there was a big talk about having an African-American coach come in, and dude, that's what the Panthers did. And why was there no rah? Why was there no rah? Yeah, what the fuck? And they're winning.
Whatever.
Where was the rah for that?
I know the Colts are more, Peyton put that city on the map, right? So everyone's going to talk about the Colts when they do something. And that was like kind of fluky seeing Saturday coming in. But Panthers, they said, we're going to give people an opportunity. Wilkes has a team bought into it. He traded away people who wasn't buying in, like cut them and stuff. That's how you do it.
Yep.
Right. And so I'm a fan of cultures. And I love what Tomlin's been doing for years. But pound for pound, like team versus team right here, Panthers are hotter right now. So
Yeah.
going with them.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. If the interim head coach has a team behind him, there's no reason to bet against them. The next game should be easy, shouldn't be too long.
Skip this one.
Yeah, right. Kansas City 10-3 versus the worst team in football, who have a lock for the first round pick. 1-11-1. They have I officially have more wins this season than the Houston Texans do.
Why don't you beat them?
Yeah, for real. I feel good about myself. And what's Billy say real quick about the Colts? Because Reggie Wayne is waiting in line for the Colts job.
Reggie Wayne, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
Hey,
He's actually coaching too. He's actually coaching on the team right now. So that would be sick to see him back in the fold. But yeah, Chiefs win this game. You got Chiefs.
Yeah, no, I mean, first we gotta appreciate the graphics. So
right, thanks.
Great picture here. You know, Mahomes. You know, hey, for some reason, I still feel the Chiefs are underrated. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it's like when you get to the playoffs, I think everyone, including myself, I still would pick the Bills against them. But you still can't count out Mahomes. I just want to throw that out there for Peely out there. Now, don't get too comfortable with the Bills. You know, they got 11 wins. Chiefs going to match them today. Get that win today.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it might be closer than we expect, but ultimately what happens is the Chiefs win, because we got to remember the Texans did give the Cowboys a run for their money a couple weeks ago, and Dameon Pierce, who is the running back for the Texans, actually has like 70 plus yards the last two games, and the Chiefs struggle against the run. So that could be a point of emphasis, but it just matters on how, are the Chiefs going to give up the ball? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to keep it, or are they casing a squeaker?
You got to take the ball away from them. That's the only way you can beat the Chiefs. And the Bills do that every time. That's why I'm like, you know, though I like the Chiefs better, the Bills are, you know, that's the Achilles heels of the Chiefs. And that's any team. But you give up the ball, that's when you lose. And the Chiefs do that. So. Yeah,
for sure. And my bad for kind of glancing over it while we were talking about Peely. Thanks for being here. Retro, thanks for being here. Obviously, Osa and everybody who's coming in, thank you guys for being here. Sorry, we're trying to keep this rolling because the games do start soon, and I want to get the 1 o'clock games picked before they start. Then we can just keep it going. The graphics are looking dope.
A little bit. Yeah.
Thanks, bro. But yeah,
because CafeZone 2 p.m. You know, we got to do a little lunch break. I can get my lemon pepper wings or whatever I'm gonna end up doing. Then we're gonna stream.
There we go, stream. We gotta take a little break. That's why I changed up the time. I was like, no, let me not even say 1. Let me just say 2. So we're not misleading anybody. But
lunch break.
The next game, lunch break. Yeah, we all need one. We working here. We got the 5-8 Atlanta Falcons going to New Orleans and facing the 4-9 Saints. Now, this is going to be an interesting game because Desmond Ridder is making his first NFL start this week, and that's the man right next to me right here who's throwing number 4. You're like, wait, I thought their quarterback's number 1. No, number 4. It's the rookie quarterback. We're going to see what he can do. He does have a primary target who's also a rookie in Drake London, so we'll see if they can make a good connection. But their offensive line is bad in pass protect. They're really good at run blocking. But if you ask those motherfuckers to take a step back and try and stay, they can't do it, bro. So I think that's where this game is going to get them a little bit. The Saints have a really good pass rush and pass defense, and the rushing D has been pretty average at that. So you got to look at how can the Falcons beat the Saints, and that's to get turnovers from the Red Rocket himself right here on the screen, who I'm so glad that Tom Beatty beat him the other week, because he's up, you know, whatever it was, like 16-0 or 16-3 at halftime against the Buccaneers, and Andy Dalton's fist bumping everyone that he can fucking find. He's asking the trainer to fist bump him. I'm like, bro, you did not win this game yet. And I'm so glad that he fucking lost. I'm so glad he lost because of that, bro. But yeah, I think the Saints, they do play well at home, but the last time these teams played, Jameis Winston was a quarterback in week 1. And I think Desmond Ridder has the factor of new QB. They don't have any film on him. they don't have any film on him playing with the Falcons. I think the Falcons keep the ball away from him as far as like letting him pass. They run the ball efficiently, play action, boom, deep shot down the field. The Falcons get this win on the road, I think, today. Who do you got? Falcons versus Saints.
Yeah, Falcons, like you said, new quarterback in there, so that unfamiliarity about it, but they're about running the ball. That again, Falcons, don't let the record fool you. They've been a solid team all year, running the ball, solid defense actually too. When they play, the Bucks, division teams. But Saints at home, they cooking some voodoo down there as usual. The gumbo in New Orleans out there, so. I am going to go with the Red Rocket today. I think the Saints are going to find a way to win at home using some spare parts and things like that because I don't believe in this Falcons quarterback. I actually don't believe in him. He may surprise me, but whatever. We're going with the Saints because, at the end of the day, both teams are not that good. So.
No, yeah, this is the mediocre matchups, just like the Steelers and the Panthers. We'll see how this one goes. We might have to keep our eye on that just for fun. But
I think the Panthers are better than both of them. I just want to throw it out there. I think the Panthers are a better team.
Me too. Absolutely. They're playing like a team right now. Yeah. This next game could be interesting. Necron, where you at, player? Wake up. Necron, wake up. We got the Cowboys who are 10-3, barely beat the Texans, coming against the Jaguars who are finally playing like a motherfucking team we expected them to, like the dark horse that Syl predicted earlier this season. They're finally playing that. Trevor Lawrence is woke up, I guess. Was he sleeping his whole fucking career? He's finally an NFL quarterback. And they literally I think they put a beat down. Was it last week? Yeah, dude. The old line last week took 0 sacks. The Jaguars absolutely dominated the Titans, and they kept Derrick Henry to he had 121 yards. Yes, however, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries on the biggest man in football. Now, who were they going against today? Tony Pollard, Ezekiel Elliott, who haven't played great but have been decent. And sometimes Tony Pollard has a good game, sometimes Zeke has a good game. It all depends on how that matchup stacks against each other. Are the Jags going to be able to stop the run, and can they get some takeaways from the Cowboys? Because we've seen you can get some takeaways now from the Cowboys. Now, what are you going to do with that afterwards? We'll find out. So I told you Jaguars O-line, they gave up 0 sacks. Last week, the Cowboys got 0 sacks. They almost lost to the fucking Texans. Let me repeat that. Like I said that earlier, bro. The 1-11-1 team almost beat you. So I think in Duval, where this team, the Jaguars, turned themselves around a couple weeks ago and they beat the Ravens with a comeback victory, I think they beat the Cowboys at home in a shocker, a stunner. And I think they get the win. I got to go to the bathroom real quick, but give your prediction while I do it. Who do you have? Cowboys versus the Jaguars today at 1.
Yeah, so Cowboys, I think most people expect the Cowboys to be the favorite in this game. It's like, they had that slip up a couple weeks ago against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. But, they've been putting in the work, the Cowboys have, all season, both sides of the ball. Again, next week is the Eagles game, so you can't look ahead. It's like the Eagles, I think, are going to take care of business against my Bears. I think the Eagles will. Cowboys, it does take good coaching to not look ahead. I don't think the Cowboys have the best coaching. So this is ripe for an upset for the Jaguars. I mean, because the Jaguars are starting to kind of peak now. They're still in the hunt for the playoffs. Just to be literal about it. And I wanted to pick the Jaguars to kind of keep that going, but I still don't trust Trevor Lawrence. I think he's going to make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? You got 11 for heaven. He's going to probably hit him up a couple times as well, too. I think the Cowboys going to eke out of another game against the Jaguars. Though I really wanted to do the upside upset pick right here. But I think the Cowboys going to take care of business on the defensive side. Micah Parsons and the crew to get this win. Dak may look, have some happy feet today, though. Just want to throw it out there. Go with the Cowboys.
Okay,
Then they're going to lose next week to the Eagles. Okay, good.
Early prediction. Oh, that's hilarious. I picked the Jags, he said. I picked the Jags as well. Oh, so thank you for having my side. So did JT. And if the Cowgirls lose this motherfucking game. And thank you, Peely, for letting us know Argentina won the World Cup. Good job, Messi. Good job, Lionel Messi. That's cool. I was watching that. I saw that France came back and tied the game up, and they had extra time for the final of the World Cup. I'm glad Qatar is over with. Qatar, whatever you want to call it. I'm glad that saga's over with. Next World Cup, North America, baby. We'll be there. We have to go to a game or an exhibition or something just to support the homies.
That'd be exciting.
That's a national thing, man. And if people from Canada, our homies from Canada, Mads Mama Bear, where you at? If they want to go see a game together, we should. We should figure that out. Syl Nation, do it together for sure. Skip is going to be sick if Dallas loses, and I'll be happy. I
wanted to pick it. I wanted to, but I was like, nah, they're gonna eke this out and look terrible doing it to take the L next week. So
yeah, and Necron says, well, Austin Bayless doesn't know is that the Texans always play the Cowboys tough, and let me just tell you something. It's interesting that they play the Cowboys tough because they haven't played any other team in the league tough all season. So that's crazy. One team they play tough. That's wild. That's wild, man. I think the Cowboys just had a really bad game, and they're looking forward too far forward. And the Jags and Duval, they're gonna get that win today. And Qatar, whatever. Yeah, I'm glad that's over with. So Cowboys pick Super Bro and Taladia. Thank you for coming in here, bro. Appreciate you being here as always, and appreciate everyone being here. Obviously, now we got to continue this. 4 p.m. We got the game no one cares about, bro. Why are these the layover games? Because these are fucking teams that you just watch to pass the time until the real game comes. Which
this is nap time for me, Austin.
Nap time, yeah.
I think I'll quick nap.
Hopefully, the 1 p.m. games will be done, so we don't have to catch any of this. But.
Right. I hate when it runs over. I gotta see Russell Wilson. Like, bro, I don't want to see this footage, man.
Oh my God, me either, bro. Yeah. Hey, we got Colt McCoy 4-9 playing because poor Kyler Murray hasn't been practicing a lot because of hamstring issues, and he ended up blowing out his ACL. Non-contact injury too. He was like setting up a cut. He wasn't even cutting yet. That thing just blew out. He fell down.
I hate seeing that.
Yeah. We have Colt McCoy in, and if you guys can see Colt McCoy's face over here on the left side of your screen, he's a little bit streaky. Sometimes he's confident. Sometimes he plays a little scared, like that face he's got right there. And I don't think that he's played well enough to make me confident in this game. Now on the other side, the Broncos. They might. I don't know if Russ is actually starting today, so my fault for putting this up. He is out. He is concussed. So that means I think I have Brett Rippin is who they'll have coming in, and we'll see. Will he be Rippin? We'll find out. Russell Wilson played great last game before he did get the concussion.
That was tough to see too. I was like,
yeah, he did not look good. Yeah, best game. They're almost going to upset the Chiefs. Jerry Jeudy himself had 3 touchdowns.
Beastin'.
And their pass defense actually is really good. Their defense in general, the Broncos, is really, really good. They've been keeping quarterbacks under an 80% QBR, and they're actually first in keeping offenses to lower yards per carry, which is pretty insane, being that they're 3-10, and just like the Bears, they're 3-10. They got double-digit losses.
I bring the Bears back up, just like the Bears.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Same colors, just reminding me. So I think, however, the home team wins today. I got Brett Rippin ripping on a win in an upset fashion, I guess, over the Cardinals. Who do you have backup v backup in Denver today?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think with the Cardinals here, again, like I said, I hate seeing Kyler go out like that. He was there in total offense, and you want to see someone that's athletic and electric. Just see what he does. And now it hasn't been a good season, obviously, at all. So he has D-Hop. So you got the backup there. Cardinals is a dysfunctional mess. Again, if y'all been watching Hard Knocks on HBO Max, that's like one of my favorite shows. Like, it's just, it's injuries, it's coaching, it's all kinds of stuff with the Cardinals. So it makes it great for TV drama, not for game though. Broncos, like we said last week, my heart actually went out to the Bronco Nation because Russell Wilson, he finally, like, that sparkle got in his eye finally. Like, we was waiting all season for Russ to step up, and they got behind against the Chiefs, and then Russell Wilson woke up, right? And then he started scrambling, and then you saw the hit, and it's like, I hate seeing, that reminded me of when Keyshawn Johnson got that shot years ago, and his eyes was rolling in the back of his head and on live television. Yeah. It's like, that's how Russ looked. They zoom in. Let's see. I'm like, bro, I'm saying? Respect that man. Like, don't, don't put the camera in his face. And Russell, I know he hears the criticism. I know he's a prideful guy. And he laid it out on the line, right, for Denver. As much jokes as we make all week, I just want to say that real quick. Like, much love to Russell Wilson. He's out with the concussion today. He'll probably be back another week after this because they're being careful. And the season's over. But long story short, Rippin came in and still almost beat the Chiefs. So I'm going to put that out there. I think, and the Broncos have good defense as well, too. I am going to go with the Broncos for this game. Win one for Russ, right? He's not a bad guy. Come on, guys.
Yeah, I know. He's not a bad guy, but no, we just don't like him because he's a fucking dork, dude. He's a dork.
He's a diva. He's a dork. He's all that stuff. I know. But he put it out there for his team. If they don't respect that, you gotta give him the love for that, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and even when people on the defense seem to just be yelling at him on on the field, he just was like, yeah, dude, I got you. Like, he was calm, cool, collected, and acted like a quarterback. So you got to respect it. Yeah, you might not like him, but you got to respect it. And JT says,
respect the game.
This might be a good time to walk the dogs.
It's gonna be a terrible game, just by the way. It's
gonna be a terrible game. He thinks the Cardinals pulled over a QB-less Broncos team, but Cardinals are also QB-less, so to speak.
Next season, get Russ, because y'all signed him to that extension, Denver, so you're stuck with him. So get him a real running back, a real running game, and you probably can extend his career. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah?
He has no running game at all.
Necron, go ahead and enjoy your pizza, bro. We'll see. If the Cowboys beating the Eagles is as inevitable as Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 is, you might want to
too soon. It's too soon, Austin. Too soon.
You knew where I was going before I finished that.
I'm like, no.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Thanks for being here, though, Necron. We appreciate you, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna make a joke at anybody's expense. I'm trying to be nice, bro. That's at my expense, though. Yeah, I'll flip a coin in this game too. We'll see. Too tough to see. Yeah, and everybody, they're like, man, feel bad for Russ. Definitely feel bad for Russ. And my bad for not having Brett Rippin up today. That's my fault. Late night doing this thing. It was damn you, Austin. Sorry guys. I have to be real about that. I have to make a joke. All right, moving on. We got a little revenge game? ? The New England Patriots, who are 7-6 in the hunt, quote unquote, for the playoffs, still going to Las Vegas, playing in that crazy black stadium against these Raiders, who are 5-8. They have scraped a couple of wins here and there, but man, they are just so out of it. Devontae Adams is basically disappeared on that offense. They do have a great running game and a pretty decent defense, but they have to make sure that they keep Mac Jones and the passing attack off the field. Ramondre Stevenson got hurt last week. They did have, I forget who came in as a backup running back for the Patriots, but he played pretty well. And the defense of the Patriots is obviously good, right? So if they can get in Derek Carr's face, give him some issues, I think they get a couple of turnovers for free. And they actually have the 6th pass rate in the NFL, and they're 2nd in completion percentage against quarterbacks. So you get Derek Carr making some questionable decisions. You get Josh McDaniels, the head coach of the Raiders, thinking that he knows the Patriots offense and how they work. And Bill Belichick is going to have something completely fucking different installed for this game. It's going to be something that they've never seen. But what does Bill Belichick know? He knows Josh McDaniels' offense. He knows that front and back, left, right, and center. So I think the defense is going to have some clamps today, and they're going to clamp down on the Raiders on the road, get a pretty easy win. What do you think is going to happen in Las Vegas at 4 today?
No, yeah, the Patriots, I mean, they've been that mid team all season, right? Like solid defense, average offense at best, really. They are kind of banged up with, I think Devontae Parker, supposed to be their number 1 receiver. I don't know if he's really playing like that for the Patriots, but he's out with the concussion. You got the offensive line a little banged up a little bit. Jalen Mills on defense, cornerback out with the groin. So, the Patriots, I mean, they're going to come in as an average team. This is what they do. Without Brady, right? They're an average team.
Yep.
Raiders, have been a terrible team, right, this year. So, the Patriots have something to play for. They actually have the 7th spot right now. The playoffs started right now. So, with the Ravens free falling, and you got the Chargers ascending, I think the Patriots, they got to keep winning to kind of, hold serve there to make, squeak into the playoffs. I think they will. And so today, you take care of business. Belichick, it comes down to coaching here. Belichick's gonna be like, yo, let's take care of this team. This is an inferior team, and let's stay in this playoff hunt, right? So that's where we're at.
Yeah, dude, you gotta take care of business. Don't play down to them. And he's gonna be like, yo, I fucking taught this guy everything he fucking knows. We're going to beat this motherfucking team. And that's how I feel about that. I didn't even change the banner. We're on the 4 o'clock games.
4 o'clock.
And this is going to be a layover game too, everybody. Just so you know, this is a 4:05 game. The Patriots should get an easy win. It shouldn't be exciting at all.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, nothing to see. Keep it moving. They only have that game on to save us from commercials, basically. But at 4:25, a little more interesting game. And that is 2 teams have the same record. The Titans and the Chargers, both 7-6, both coming off of very different games. The Titans lost to the Jags. They got fucking housed by the Jags. They let Trevor Lawrence last week score 3 touchdowns and throw for 368 yards. They had 0 sacks against the Jags. And they're allowing 108.3 rating to wide receivers this season. Why is that important? Because the Chargers, they have Eckler, Allen, Williams, all back. They all played great last week. Williams even had 116 yards and a touchdown with just 6 receptions. And fucking Justin Herbert, McRib, homie. When this team is healthy, they're playing like the team we expected. Last week, he had 167 yards, bro. 102 quarterback rating. The Titans, they're just like falling off a fucking cliff, dude. I think at home, this is the game that Skywalker wishes he went to with the LA Chargers at home. I think they get a win, and I think they put the Titans in their place. What do you think today happens in LA?
Yeah, the Titans, like you said, free falling is a good term. It's just they happen to be in one of the worst divisions. So, they're holding serve the division lead because all the other teams are terrible. But the Jags, if the Jags pull off that upset today with the Cowboys, they have a really a good chance to catch the Titans. I'll throw that out there. But the Titans are banged up, like all their complementary players, like as far as offense, defense. It's all about Derrick Henry and Tannehill, but everyone else is hurt for this team, right? So that's one thing. Chargers, like you said, are getting healthier. Like you got Khalil Mack back out there. Not sure if Bosa's back yet, but I don't see the injury report or the.
I don't think he's back.
He's not back. I think he's like on the injured reserve. I think.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's not popping up. So with the Chargers, like you said, McRib, he's been hanging since week 2. People don't realize Herbert shows some toughness, man. He kept him competitive when his ribs was just like barbecued up, right, all season. And now he's feeling a little more healthy. All his weapons are back. Mike Williams, the other old guy, is playing. Keenan Allen is playing as well too. So going with the Chargers, Eckler, everyone's back, right? Chargers offense, they're gonna go crazy. Titans, it's gonna be kind of more of the same, that they can't stop anyone. They'll try to outscore you or hang with you, but Tannehill's ain't that dude either to like do a shootout with you either. So we go with McRib, Herbert. Chargers are on the bubble for the playoffs. If the playoffs started right now, they'll be out, but they're tied for the Patriots and I think another team to get in. So Chargers got to win. Go to Chargers.
Yeah, they got to win, and I think they also get the win today, man. This is the time of year where it's nail biting time. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got to get in, and the best thing you can do to secure your future is to do everything that you can, which is just fucking win. You don't want to rely on anyone else having to lose or having to win in order for your fate to be sealed.
Business.
Yeah, handle your business. 10 shots.
In
you're
one
welcome,
sentence,
bro.
right?
Yeah, every time that I swear they're trying to take shots, bro.
I'm gonna bring a bottle. I'll have some Terramana tequila next time. Every time.
Hey, that's why this video and my channel are marked not safe for kids. So if you're here, you should be fine with cussing. That's just how it is when you grow up in the Northeast and you're a blue collar kid, man. You talk blue collar.
Shout out to the Northeast. That's some of my favorite people I've met.
Man, we're just honest, we're real, and I'm not gonna hold anything back, man. The next final game in the 425 slate, I'm gonna be looking forward to. I'm actually kind of scared about it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not. I'm a little scared, bro. We got the Bengals coming to Tampa. We don't have any Tigers in Tampa, bro, but they're gonna be here today, 9-4. Playing against the 6-7 Buccaneers. Man, the Bengals won 7 of their last 8. The pass D has played great all season. They're holding wide receivers to an 83.7 rating. They have 28 points per game the last 8 games. And Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are just on one. They're hooked up. Tom Brady had his worst game all season last week versus the 49ers. Now, they're the best defense in the league, so you got to give them some leeway with that.
Account.
Yeah. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, the 63 QBR, absolutely atrocious. His lowest yards per attempt in his career is currently what he's doing. And they were 4-16 on 3rd down last week. It was abysmal to watch. It was tough to watch. I was here with the homies who like the 49ers. Shout out Israel and shout out Real Talk. No, Real Talk's a Dolphins fan. I know I'm missing somebody else who's a 49ers fan, but we were chilling and they got the kind of parade on my grave as the Buccaneers were just playing god awful. I'm just glad that the Buccaneers scored it all and it wasn't a blowout. So, well, I guess it was a blowout. It wasn't a shutout. Yeah. Cuss away, blue collar, cuss away. Thanks, JT. Appreciate you, bro. Lions defense. TD. Wow, nice. 7-0. Wow, good job, Lions. Saints 14-0 currently. What? Cowboys 7-0 currently.
Updates here.
Yeah, money James. Yeah, Steelers 7-0.
Steelers make it.
Cowboys 7-0. Damn.
Take care of business.
Back to this game. Bengals, Monster the Gridiron. The slide continues, Brady. There's a possibility. Blue collar homies. Yeah, shout out to all the blue collar people out there. We clock in, we do our thing. We get down and dirty. Now I have an office job now, but I grew up blue collar. So yeah, I think it's gonna be, if I'm being real with myself, I should say probably the Bengals win today. But I'm not picking the Bengals. I'm picking the Buccaneers because I'm a Bucs fan. And that's just how it is with me. My team's not abysmal yet. They're playing awful, but I still got to have hope because, hey, they're leading the South and they're in control of their destiny. So hopefully they get the win at home. Hopefully the home crowd is enough to put them over. tell me the Bengals are gonna win though. So that's what you think is gonna happen today.
So the Bengals, I mean, you talking about hottest teams, like, I mean, as I mentioned, like the Lions, 49ers, just teams that's like, okay, they got it, they got the gears greased, the Eagles and people like that. So, the Bengals is in that category as a hot team. And, Joe Burrow, like, low-key owns Patrick Mahomes. So, we calling Joe Burrow baby Montana going forward. Like, this dude, I'm just saying, you just give him Jamar Chase, because the defense is going to be solid. And you give him his number one weapon, Burrow's going to make it happen no matter what. And last I checked, Jamar Chase is playing. So that's one thing. And now you got them going up against the GOAT, right? The GOAT. Now, it's been a tough season, man. The Buccaneers, they haven't been right all year. I even think they're the middle of the defensive line's banged up. Vita Vea's out. You could tell when the mojo is not there. That 49ers game really showed. That first half, Brady's yelling and throwing, tablets, and it just didn't matter anymore. There's like, we can only beat certain teams. That's why I'm looking at the Buccaneers.
Yep.
You only can beat certain teams. And real talk, Bengals is not one of those teams that you can beat right now. Got to go with the Bengals. The Bucks, just kind of, take your licks, because thankfully you have a terrible division and you'll be able to bounce back and win your division still and lose to the Cowboys first round of the playoffs. But we go with the Bengals today.
This motherfucker, dude. He gets me every time with that shit, bro. I'll let it go, though. Bro.
They're going to win the division, but they're going to take that L.
It's all good. Hey. I'll say this about, the Cowboys beating the Buccaneers. And, man, this is like one of those years where the history turns, right? Because the NFC East is now one of the best divisions in football, and they've been the NFC least for decades. So they've been able to go to the playoffs with teams who have a losing record. Literally 7-9 for the NFC East has gone to the fucking playoffs before. So I don't want to hear no Cowboys fans talking any shit if they end up playing and winning against the Buccaneers, because, man, y'all have been bad for fucking decades. I don't want to hear none of y'all talk, and don't talk about.
I'm sorry. Also, side question: do the Bucks have another game left against the Panthers? I didn't check their schedule.
That's a good question.
That may determine the division right there, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, but, well, like I said earlier in the countdown, if the Panthers win out, if they win their last 4 games, they'll win the division.
So they may have a head-to-head.
Yeah. They do.
Yeah, that's going to determine the division right there.
Yep, January 1st. That's it. Wow. Yeah,
interesting game. That's a very interesting game. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the week after that, the Buccaneers play the Falcons. So yeah,
hold them off. So it's about that Panthers game.
Yeah. Honestly, I hate watching games and biting my nails. I hate when it's close games. Like Tom Brady has the most fourth quarter comebacks in the NFL, and for every single one of those fucking games, I hate watching it. I'm like, God damn it, bro! Like, I have so many years taken off of my life just from being a Brady fan.
I feel you. Like, I mean, this would be great for television here if, because this could be a statement game. Brady could be like, we're not done yet, right? Don't bury us yet.
Yep.
And this would be a game to do it. I look at the paper, and pound for pound, Bengals are a better team. I take the body of work, right? But that's never stopped Brady before, right? So that's why, you as fans of him, you always can believe, because he doesn't have to have the better team. Yep. He's got to be able to close, and when have the ball last, basically, right? So
yeah.
Will it be one of those games? Yeah,
it could be. I agree. It could be. But you're just playing safe on the side of common sense, which obviously is a smart decision. But you have to be aware with Tom Brady, anything can happen.
He's still the GOAT, y'all. Like, this is me. I hated this man most of his career, because I lived in Indianapolis when he kept dashing Peyton Manning's hopes every year. So I had to respect, game got to respect game eventually. Tom Brady is the GOAT as long as he's, had the cleats on He's going down. He's already the greatest quarterback ever. Like he's already done it.
He's still playing.
This is adding on, right? Like he had this documentary where he was recapping his whole career. I'm like, bro, you trying to add more chapters to your documentary? Like, retire, bro.
He's like, I want more episodes.
I feel it. I
want more episodes. And Money James, I hope you don't win this bet, bro. I hope you don't win this bet. I'm not even gonna speak that into existence. I'm just gonna let it go.
You got two backs, right? You got Fournette and another guy, right?
Yeah, Rashad White.
Yeah, let's run that ball, man. Brady shouldn't be throwing it 50 times a game no more, y'all.
No. They have to get a better running scheme. A better running scheme is what they need, bro. I mean, some plays work, yeah, but those plays that work, as a fan, when I'm watching it, it's like there's a very small percentage. The rest of it, the higher percentage of things not working should tell you that you need to switch things up. Not exactly. How do we get that smallest percentage to be bigger? No, you have to switch the other percentage up so you can match it. But I am not a football coach, so I can't. That's all I can really say about that. That's my dumb armchair quarterback opinion.
That's just us looking and knowing that you got to give Brady some kind of running scheme. That Belichick has always done that.
Yep.
With the pay that he can at least, use like his third down backs or something. The Bucks, it's just not happening.
Yeah,
it's just not happening at all. So
it's ugly.
It's tough. It's a tough year.
It's ugly. I think part of that though is the guy that Brady would usually rely on is like that third receiver because he's less covered, and our third receiver right now is fucking Julio Jones, and he's old. So I mean, he has had some great, amazing catches, but majority of them has been like misses or off the fucking hand. But we got
questionable right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, questionable.
Story of the season, right?
He'll play. Bro. Yeah, right. But our injury list has been fucking a mile long every goddamn game. So that's just how it goes. Money James says Zeke got the touchdown. Check that off the slip. Good for you, bro. Burrow dresses way cooler than Brady, bro. What are we talking about, bro? What are you fucking? Are you Shannon Sharp and I'm actually Austin Bayless? Because you're just talking about irrelevant shit right now. Burrow is fly as shit, but Burrow doesn't have his own brand, does he? Anyways, Panthers TD 7-7. Eagles haven't scored yet. Man, what a day to be alive. We're gonna move on to those night games, y'all. Tonight we have a division matchup. This is the 6th quarter of a game that finished 2 weeks ago in a tie. They fucking tied at the end of regulation, and they couldn't score in overtime. Man, is that annoying when you're watching that as an NFL fan. You're like, bro, just fucking do something. One of you guys. But neither of them did. We have to compare both of these teams, right? Same record. And week 13, when they played against each other, they basically had the same stats. And that's why it was the same score at the end of the game. Daniel Jones, 104.3 QBR. Taylor Heineke, 101.2 QBR. As a team, they had 4.5 yards per carry on the Giants. The Commanders had 4.6 yards per carry. The Giants had 5 sacks on Heineke. The Commanders had 4 sacks on Jones. The Giants were 4-13 on third down. The Commanders were 3-14 on third down. And now the Eagles killed the Giants last week. Absolutely killed them. And they are 1-4-1 in their last 6 games. And Barkley, for the last 4 games, has been under 3.6 yards per carry, which is pretty fucking bad. It's way below average for the league.
Yeah.
I think the Giants continue to skid, continue to fall. And the Commanders, they have that heart, man. They have Taylor. I said it last week, and I'll continue to say it. I love me some Taylor Heineke. And I think he is the heart of that team. They have a great coach in Ron Rivera, and they're at home in prime time. It's not Carson Wentz. It's Taylor motherfucking Heineke. Take another shot. I think the Commanders get a win tonight at home. Who do you got, Giants versus Commanders?
Well, all year for the Giants, I always say I have not been a fan of what's that quarterback, Daniel Jones, whatever his name is, the Giants quarterback. Never been a fan of him all
Daniel Jones.
season. Then this whole thing, this White Vic. Like someone asked Michael Vick about that. Vic's a classy guy, first off, and so he just laughed up like, ha ha ha, you know. I like Saquon Barkley, you know. So it's like he changes something like Daniel Jones. Come on now. The Giants do not have a quarterback, but the Giants do have a good coach. They do have solid defense when they show up, and again, they have Saquon Barkley, you know, probably the best, you know, pound for pound running back in the game right now, right? So that gives them a fighting chance any game. The problem is the Commanders have been like one of the most scrappiest team I've seen in recent years. Like Heineke is like, bro, like why y'all keep trying to replace me? Like I went toe to toe with the GOAT in the playoffs, nearly got him, you know, challenged them at least, right? The Super Bowl season. Yep. So Heineke's like, yo, I got weapons, I got a defensive front, like let's go, right? So the Commanders at home, Commanders is a better team. So I think, you know, now the Commanders, I do think they're a playoff team, but they're going to be first round fodder for like the Eagles or whoever else they'll play first round. But I look at Commanders as the better team winning this game. The Daniel Jones experience is officially over. Y'all should get a veteran quarterback, Giants, and just, you know, come on. This is like watching Barry Sanders for you older people out there. I remember the Barry Sanders era. You got Saquon Barkley, the best running back in the game. He's like Marshall Faulk 2.0. And you're not getting him a quarterback? That's what the Lions did. But anyway. I had to lament for a moment.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. It's awful as a fan seeing great players being squandered. That's why whenever you know, we saw Christian McCaffrey go to the 49ers, we're like, yes, he's going to be with a good team.
You got a good coach, you got a good system. Now they got a quarterback, you know, even better than Garoppolo. So that's what you want to see, right, Austin, for these running backs, man, because it's like a dime a dozen now. You know, it's not, or I shouldn't say, it's not as prevalent anymore for these running backs.
Yeah. And Necron, let me address this, bro. I'm always gonna hate on the Cowboys because for 20 plus years, while the Patriots were the best franchise, Cowboys fans still came up to me and tried to tell me that they were America's team. And I'm like, yo, America's team hasn't fucking won a playoff game in a long goddamn time. What are you talking about? But it's not relevant. I said that Brady didn't do good last week. I said 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 6.37 QBR. I put the record down. I put his stats down, bro. I didn't skim it over. So you can feel whatever way you want, bro. But Cowboys gonna lose today. I'm just saying, dog.
I know you want to move on. Brief comment with that. Obviously, Necron, he's a true Cowboy fan. Y'all like Texas, like so. This is, you know, that's what Necron, like his heart. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna push back slightly, Austin. Cowboys, I think their net value is like, you know, a couple billions. They are still America's team. I'm just saying, people show up. Watch the Cowboys.
Yeah. Like, if you want to talk money,
away from them.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? Next week they're gonna take that L, but I'm just saying, I do gotta. Yeah, I can't. You know, we gotta go by the numbers. Cowboys is still American, technically.
Technically, right. And what's the biggest state in America? Is that Texas? Oh, okay. What state is the Patriots in? Are they in one of these smallest states in America? Massachusetts? Yeah. Somehow that organization just did better than you for the last 2 decades. Crazy.
It's about the brand, Austin.
Yeah, I understand money, but if we're gonna go against win-losses, the fucking
it's not
Cowboys.
About wins and losses. I'll make that clear.
Who's got the most Lombardis? Who's got the most Lombardis, bro? It ain't the fucking Cowboys. You can spend all the money you want, just like they did in the Snyderverse, but that shit's over with. And
Dude, so soon, bro. So At least wait until they announce the Ben Affleck directed film. Then they'll sink in to people that it's over. But go ahead.
We gotta make the slide comment right now, bro. But yeah, snake oil does sell, man. There's a lot of people, especially the people in Texas.
I can't wait to next. I'm excited, and like I have no horse in this race. I just think the Eagles are better. I just can't wait to that game next week.
Yeah, I just like to talk shit to Cowboys fans like that because there's no argument. The Patriots have been way better for the last 2 decades. But I just gotta say that. But yeah, it's all fun and games. It's all fun and games.
Oh
And
yeah, you already know. It's all love.
To continue, this could be an interesting game tomorrow, dude. Baker Mayfield came in not knowing shit, bro, and he did something that hasn't happened in like 45 years, which is take his team on a game-winning drive, less than 2 minutes left, for 98 yards. And I talked about it last week, Sean McVay going, "Oh my God!" Like he couldn't believe that they fucking won. He couldn't believe that they scored, bro. Right? It was crazy. But I think that is one thing to be said, right? However, the Packers get a week of that film. They get to see you on film now, and they know Baker, he's kind of like lightning in a bottle. He has that flash pan game, and then the heat fizzles out, and it's nothing. There's nothing of substance there anymore. The Packers, they have allowed a 93.2 rating to wide receivers, but they have a 30.2% pressure rating. So if they can get to the quarterback, get to Baker Mayfield, they can cause a lot of problems for him. But the Rams have, I got to say these people's names because I always like to give credit where it's due. The wide receiver core for the Rams, people that you've never heard of, and let me just say these names quick to give them recognition: Van Jefferson, Juju Atwell, and Ben Skowronek. They all played great in that win, and they all made clutch catches, so we got to give them credit for that. But can they do it again? Now, the Rams season is fucking over. They're not going to make the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure the Packers are, if they're in the hunt, it's only mathematically. They're pretty much done.
The Lions are better.
Yeah, the Lions are better. The Vikings are still better. And who knows, the Bears might look better today with Justin Fields back. I think, though, that coming off a win against the Bears, I believe, and they had the bye week, if I'm not mistaken, the Packers did. So they had a week to chill. They have to make sure that, Aaron Jones continues to run all over the Rams, but their run defense is really good. So that could be the area of contention here of the Rams defense clamping down on Aaron Rodgers and giving them issues. But I still think Baker Mayfield gives the Packers a gift, an early Christmas gift, a couple of interceptions, and I think the Packers get the win at home in prime time. Does Baker Santa? You let me know, Syl. Let me know.
Hilarious. Yo, first off, Baker, he's always like this rock star NFL quarterback, right? Like he hasn't won anything. Like, he's famous for doing nothing. That's what Baker Mayfield is, right? And he came out, under the bright lights and stole a win last week, right? And hey, that's going to help his brand. You can't take it away from him. He rose to the occasion. Much respect, but the Rams are terrible. Like those names you mentioned, obviously Cooper Kupp's out. I'd rather have him or Allen Robinson, like real receivers, because I don't count on that today. With the Packers, I'm gonna give some love to their wide receivers actually, because all year Aaron Rodgers rolling his eyes and saying all these young kids ain't got it. Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson is like probably the hottest receiver right now, like even more than Jamar Chase. As far as the numbers, he's been putting up a touchdown a week, clutch catches.
Yeah, he's playing great.
So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you got to trust the kids, bro. I know your career is going to be kind of over soon, Aaron Rodgers, but develop these kids, bro. It's kind of give back, what I'm saying? Mentor them. And Rodgers ain't that type of dude. He's like this hippie. He gets high every offseason, does organic shit and stuff like that. So it's say you have your the Packers' new receiving core, you have these guys right now performing. So I think the Packers are going to show up actually with those weapons and win today against the Rams. Aaron Donald's ain't playing, so anytime Aaron Donald does not play for the Rams, I'm going to pick against them. Packers today with a win.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you there. I mean, it's they looked good in the win, a comeback win, but man, they literally waited to the last possible second to go and get that win, and they got very lucky, if we're being honest.
Baker magic.
Yeah,
That's
Baker magic.
Right?
Like I said, lightning in a bottle, bro, and after that lightning goes away, all you got is static, and that's what they're going to be, man. That's what they're going to be.
Gonna sound like some static.
I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't hear the play, coach. Let's fucking wing it. But, well, that is the end of the predictions and the end of the slides. So we are going to slide on out of here. The games are officially going on right now. And if you watch this show, you are probably already watching the games. But next, we will have CafeZone, where we watch the Red Zone on Syl's channel. It's 1:45.
Second half.
Second half. Yeah, we'll say like
about second half.
2:15-ish, probably beyond 2:15, 2:30. Keep an eye out for that. But yeah, second half, just wait for the notifications to go on. If you're not already, make sure you go follow and sub to Syl on Twitch. That's twitch.com/Syl ABDUL. If you have a Twitch app, just search Syl ABDUL. You'll find him. It's that Syl Nation logo that he uses, and you'll see Hand Down Man Down on there. Yes. You'll see CafeZone.
Yeah, that's coming back tomorrow, real quick. Yeah, Hand Down Man Down basketball. They do their NBA crunch time, where it's like Red Zone for NBA. Monday nights, I will be there because every Monday night football game has been terrible. So we're gonna watch basketball around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
yeah, bro. Yeah, you can't. That's why you kind of have like a secondary option. If you never know what the games are gonna be, if they're bad, you gotta have a backup plan, and that's NBA right now.
Basketball.
Yeah, for sure. KC TD 7-7, and another Cowboys TD. So the games are going off. You guys are enjoying your Sunday already. We're enjoying our Sunday. It's always fun to do this show with you, man, and have some laughs and fuck around, bro.
I say like the evolution of Syl Nation. We're doing more than just like geek shit, right? Like we're doing sports, we're doing all kinds of stuff. So this is fun. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just branching out, man. That's what it looks like when a tree starts finding its roots and it's starting to grow out and get its feelers out and see what we can do. So see what we want to do. But yeah, man, this has been a lot of fun, and everyone who showed up today, I appreciate everyone coming through, showing some love, chatting it up with us, and I don't know.
Make sure y'all subscribe. He's so close to 100 subs. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. This is a milestone. When he gets 100 subs, just so y'all know out there, y'all supporting the boy. First off, then YouTube gives him a nice little notification, like, "Yo, you putting in work. You got 100 subs." So that's what I'm saying. Let's give Austin his love, y'all.
So close, bro.
Enjoying the sports, man.
So very close. Thank you for that promo, bro. It's so close. I know he said live stream cancel. I don't know what that is, Cody.
Who's this guy?
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen you here, but thanks for being here. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe, bro.
I appreciate anybody and everybody coming in, man, no matter who it is. So thank you. And Necron, of course, the Cool Table fan. Thank you for being here basically every Sunday. I appreciate the boys whenever they show up, and especially Necron, because we get to go back and forth with the Cowboys and Tom Brady and all that. So that is fun. Yeah, the good countdown is fire, man. This is an idea that started and got put together within a couple of days, and we're like, yep, let's go live tomorrow. Let's fucking do it. Here we are, dude. Week 15, still killing it. And obviously, we know that next year I have to step my fucking prediction game up because this year is a wash. This year is a wash.
It's gonna be fun, man. Because like you said, this is an inaugural season of doing this, and then I can't wait to the playoffs. We're gonna do like some little watch-alongs. You know.
Oh my god, yeah.
On the playoffs, it's gonna be fun, man. You know, it's only getting started, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a trial and error. And we're going to have more of that coming up, and then figure out what works and what doesn't work and what we want to do. But we appreciate everyone being a part of it, and wouldn't be fun if you guys weren't all in the chat talking shit right back to us, we need that energy, and the community is what it's all about. And I said this all week, especially with this Henry Cavill news and the DC news. This is still the best community in all of the realms, and we're going to be talking about all of them. So if you're a Syl Nation, or if you're a Snyderverse and you're kind of wondering what you're going to do from here on out, come chill with Syl Nation. Come follow everybody. We talk almost every night, every day about just whatever fancies us and whatever we like. And there's no discrimination as far as what you want to talk about. And trust me, I know a lot of people in this fandom in this community aren't good at hearing differing opinions, but we
Mhm.
are working at that, man. As the hosts of this show, and you know, Ahmad and Syl's channel, like I'm always trying to remind people, let's give people their opinions. And just like this, man, we grew up with that. Like football, you might have somebody who's likes a different team, and they're gonna have a completely different opinion about things, but you got to be able to hear them out and be able to respect it. I might not like what you're saying, but I'll fight for your right to say it. Trust me. And that's that's what I stand by here. And that's what we're always going to stand by. Let's hear everyone's opinion, but let's be nice to each other, and let's continue to build this amazing community because it is amazing. And thank you, Retro, for being here. Literally has no idea what the fuck football is, but she just comes to support. So I really appreciate
awesome.
it. Yeah, she is, man.
Awesome.
She's definitely a cool table adjacent. We got a couple of people who on the side over there.
Retro, like we gotta have like a series where we got Retro involved. We're gonna figure this out, Retro. We gotta get you in the circle here.
Yeah. So some kind of movie talk, like in depth, like
we gotta
maybe we talk about retro shit with Retro, bro. Maybe we'll start brainstorming. We start brainstorming. And you let us know if you got any ideas, Retro, because we would love to put our brains all to it. Yeah, but everyone, thank you for coming through. Another successful week of the Good Countdown, and we'll be back on Syl's channel in like a half hour or so, give or take. Don't hold us to that timeline. Whenever we're ready.
Second half.
Don't tell us we're late. Don't tell us we're late. We showed up when we show up, bro. So just be there, get your notifications on, and make sure you're chilling with us later on this day so we can watch and have the witching hour, the NFL version of the witching hour, because that's always fun and it always ends with a bang. So don't miss out. Make sure you're over there on Twitch, and make sure you come back for Freezing Cold Takes and the Good Countdown next week. We're just going to keep this thing rolling, y'all. Much love, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Sunday if you're not watching football, and I hope everyone does have a good holiday season. We'll see you next week on fucking Christmas. Oh, yeah.